a bit windy today, so I'm pretty new to this type of caravan. I had caravans before, but they were the old school, 1980s, sometimes 70s, so anything that's quite modern, such as batteries and toilets, it's all new to me. I've just been living here, well, not here at the lake, but I've been living in the caravan parked at my parents' house for a couple of days, so I'm still learning. There's lots to learn. Every time I look around I think, what does this do? And it surprised me what it does. So this is a 4-berth caravan, sleeps 4 people. It's got a seat there which I've just made into a bed, and it will have a bunk bed here, but I don't like that idea because if you're here you've only got this amount of space to try to get up, so we've just made it into a single bed for here. Got cabinets for storage for clothes, so one person will sleep here. The other one, this will slide out into a bed all the way across here, and then this will come in, these cushions will come in, and then we'll be sleeping 3 people over here. So it does fit 4 comfortably. Might be a little bit squashed here and there, but it does fit 4. But 4 people sitting down, lots of space. We haven't tried eating here yet, but we'll do that once everything's all sorted. Once we've got our kitchen things, our tools, just in case we need to repair something. Once that's all sorted, we'll do a camping trip at some point. But yeah, so that's the bedding, storage up there. I don't know how the TV works. It's even got a stereo there. Don't know how it works. I need to get someone to come in and just show me how it works. I brought it quite cheap because there was a few things broken. I have some of the doors didn't even close, so I've just been the last couple of days been fixing things up here and there and making it to suit my needs. So yeah, when it's plugged into the main house, it does work. Like the lights all work. I don't know about the water. I think the water pump's a bit broken. The fridge, however, they did tell me the fridge didn't work. So what we'll do is we'll just use it for storage cabinet for food, like bread, chips, things that don't need refrigerating. And we'll just buy a really good brand of cooler that can keep things quite cold for multiple days, like maybe 4 days. Those type of cooler that can last for a long time. Yeah, so got a sink, everything all set up. This is all run by gas. There we go. So all of these all work. The oven works. Like I said, I haven't figured out how to get water yet. I know there's a pump outside. They gave me a water storage and a grey water storage. But like I said, I think the pump's broken. Or maybe there's a switch that I haven't found, or multiple switch that I haven't figured out yet. So yeah, but in the meantime we've got just a 15-litre container with a tap, and we can use that in the meantime. It's honestly no biggie because yeah, I like to keep it simple. And over here, this is all new to me, having a bathroom. I got this caravan for 13,500, so it was a pretty good deal. As I said, there'll be some things broken in it. Yeah, we can use toilet. Probably just go for number ones, not number twos. It's easier to get rid of number ones rather than number twos. Just no toilet paper in it. Just we'll normally have a bucket and a cup. This is what I've learned in Thailand, is how to use toilets without anything fancy. A traditional Thai toilet, you just have a bucket of water, a cup, and when you do your business, you just scoop it up and manually flush. And it has worked for decades, no problem. So that's what we're gonna do while we sort out how to get water. Yeah, but I have tried it. It works fine, and you can do the same thing with a bath. Just heat up some hot water, mix it up with the cold water. Just take a bath with a cup and bucket. Yeah. So this is my home for the next while, for a little while, and I have slept in it for a couple of nights and it's comfortable. And in the meantime, this is where my kids will be sleeping. This is just a garage converted into a sleep out. What we're planning to do is build that wall, as Trump would say, a wall to divide this garage sleep out so that there'll be one room, just a normal size bedroom, your standard size bedroom for my son, and then over here will be another room for my daughter, and then we'll just have to cut out a door and just do whatever is necessary. So the kids don't sleep with us in the caravan. They've got their own rooms. They're nice and cozy. It's just only me and my wife that sleeps in the caravan. And we do have a main house that we can use proper toilets and proper kitchen if we need to. But we're trying to do best with what we've got with the caravan and try to be more independent rather than relying on the main house. Yeah. Plenty of space. It is a little bit small, but I don't mind it too much. It's as long as it fills our need, which is all I need. And I'm just going to show you the vehicle I'm towing with. So if you find my vehicle somewhere in the bush, please don't damage it, please don't steal it. It's all I've got. Nissan X-Trail 2001. I brought it for $3,000, so very affordable. Caravan setup, 13,500. Of course, I would have to spend a few $100s on repair here and there if I need to later in the future, but everything is going okay so far. The person that I brought this off, I was still in Thailand. I was just looking around for caravans and I saw this one and they just keep dropping the price down. I had a budget of 20,000. Once it came down to 13,500, I just said, okay, I'll buy it for what it is and I'll repair whatever I need to repair. But the person I brought it off, they never used it. They were buying it for their parents as a retirement plan, but their parent later brought a house, a small house, so they didn't even get to use this at all. So they can't give me any advice on how things work, which is quite annoying. But what I'll do is I'll probably get a new Warner Fitness for the electricity, the Wolf for the Sparky, and once they're here I can ask them all the questions I need to ask them, and that should all be good. So yeah, It is road legal, it's registered, it's got Wana Fitness, it just doesn't have the self-contained certificate. There's quite a lot of things that I found out that you could have, that you might need to have if you are, depending on where you're parking it. So Wana Fitness registration, that's the basic if you just want to drive around the road. If you park at someone's house that you know of, that's all you need. If you park it at a campsite, you need a certificate of Wana Fitness for the electricity. That needs to be up to date. If you park at a campground specific to a campsite for caravans and motorhomes, you got to join the association, and you've got to have a self-contained certificate. Yeah, it's a bit of a headache. I don't think I'll get everything done because it just adds up and adds up. It just depends on where we're going. If we go to a campsite, we can just get a non-powered campsite and just use it as a cooking facility, sleeping facility, hanging out facility, and we can just get battery powered lamps for everything else, and yeah, we can still use our bathroom and just dump the grey water at the campsite. If we are going to a specific campground, which is just only for caravans and motorhomes, then we've got to join the club and get the certificate for the self-contained for the toilet and for the grey water. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I don't think I need to be too difficult, just as long as everything is up to date. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'm busy for the next couple of days, still trying to figure this out, and then I'll be doing other things.